one of the first steps to being a happier you, I'll give you my secret. I mind my own goddamn business. Mind my own business. That's what I do. I don't fuck around in other people's stuff. I don't care who's sleeping with who. I do not care. That's not to say that I don't care about my friends or I don't care about my family, about their well-being. But as far as the petty shit in life, I do not have time for it. I used to make time for it. Not that I was like a gossip queen or anything, because I never really have been that, but my priorities were whack. They were just off. Health matters. Health is really important. Happiness is kind of, it matters, it really does, but pain and all the other emotions matter too. So I'm gonna edit my 4 things. There's a little asterisk next to happiness because I'm gonna come back to that one. So what I found matters is health, happiness, truth, and love. Love is the very best thing. So, health. Pay attention to what you're putting in your body. If you don't feel good, I can almost guarantee it's because you're putting shit in your body. You're putting terrible stuff in there with heavy metals or fluoride or toxic shit or lectins or all kinds of stuff. The United States government, as well as probably a lot of other governments, but mostly the US government that I've been able to research, is poisoning us. They're poisoning us every single day, and whether you think that sounds like a conspiracy or, you know, whatever, that's fine. I don't care. It's a fucking fact. So, that being said, pay attention to what you're consuming. If there's a commercial about it, don't fucking buy it. Don't eat it. It's probably terrible for you. There are so many things that can be cured naturally, and people make this excuse, and I find this excuse to be the most ridiculous. And the reason why is I did it. I did this, okay? And it's stupid. I would tell myself, I do not have the money to buy the organic stuff. I do not have the money to visit a naturopath. I do not have, you know, I made it about the money because programmed from an early age, we're taught to make it about the money. We're taught to make it about the stuff. We're taught to make it about consumerism and capitalism, and that is the road to riches and happiness and success. Do you know what success is? Most people don't define their own success. They go like by a general rule of thumb of what society programs people to think success is. And if you look at it, the American version of success is having a fuckload of money and being fundamentally lazy after you achieve a fuckload of money. It is designing a life around being able to do nothing. And you spend your whole life working hard to pay for expensive houses or expensive cars or expensive shoes, and you don't spend any time in there making memories or having a family or doing those things because you're going to work yourself into the ground chasing the almighty dollar. Now, money is important, but bringing it back to health, preventative care, investing in good products to put inside your body will result in less money later down the road. And it's fucked up because our healthcare system and our insurance companies and everything it's designed to keep you sick. It is not designed to cure you. It is not designed to help you. It's designed to put a Band-Aid on it so you feel a little bit better, or dope you up with some fluoride and lithium and say, oh, you're doing all right, when really you just stop giving a fuck about if you're all right. You just don't even care anymore. But when you invest in quality things that are good, and you have to do the research. You have to know what organic means. You have to know what all natural ingredients really are. You have to, because there's a big difference. A lot of that stuff is still shit. So I encourage you, shop at farmers markets any chance you get. Support local farmers markets. That is the best thing you can do. Now, granted, there's a season for it, but a lot of that stuff, like squash and stuff like that, you can buy, and you can freeze it. So you blanch it and then you freeze it, and you can eat it all winter long. Berries, freeze them. You can eat them all winter long in shakes or smoothies or pies or whatever the fuck you eat. Try not to eat pies because there's sugar in that, processed sugar. Or swap it out. I don't know. It's not a lecture on diet, but just be good to your body. Mental health. Mental health is really important too. And the way you improve that is that ties into truth. So be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with how you're feeling. And it's tricky, it really is, because you have to purge all the stuff that you have stuffed. So people stuff emotions. They get mad and they hide it somewhere in their body, and this shit really manifests. This is a real thing. Stress hormones, like your body is so smart. It is designed to survive. And your mind, your body, your soul, everything should be in alignment. But the system, people say the system is broken. The system works fucking great, because people think the system is designed for something good, and it's not. The system's not broken. It's doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's designed to separate the mind and the body and the soul, to create just wide divisions between them, and to keep everybody voting, and to keep everybody, doing the things that they think they're supposed to be doing because they see it on TV or they get taught it in school. The school system is designed to crush your soul. That's a fact. That is a real thing. And it's sad because the teachers aren't. There are a lot of wonderful, wonderful teachers out there, and coaches and things like that. But they're part of it, and they just don't really know. And when you purge all the emotions that you have stuffed, and it's not easy, but like atonement or forgiving or acknowledging I'm mad and I can be mad, but I'm not going to stay mad. When you let all that stuff go and start living in the now and honoring each emotion as it comes and then letting it go, because every single emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, all of it can become toxic if you stay with it too long. And how that happens, you might wonder, like, how does happiness ever be toxic? Happiness can't be toxic. It can. And the reason why is, if you hold on to the happiest moment of your life, I mean, everyone has a moment that they're like, God, I was so fucking happy. I have one. I have a million of them. And you can visit them. It's okay. Pull it out like a picture. Look at it. Tuck it back in the album. But if you hold on to it, if you cling to it, you won't experience future happiness. You won't be able to experience more because you'll be stuck in the past. You'll be stuck somewhere else and you won't be able to live in the now. And now really is all we've got. It's cliche, but it's true. So health and truth tie in together, along with happiness and all those other things. And love, of course, it all ties in together. And spiritually, it is none of my business if you are a Mormon or a Catholic or you believe in God's a woman. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But believing in something and really giving yourself to it, I believe is very important, because I believe it's all the same thing. Just because I label it something different, the energy, when you break it down to a science level, the energy is the same. And if you think about like the laws of physics or different things that way, energy is neither created nor destroyed, okay, but it can be transferred, it can be, manipulated, and I think that's beautiful. And I think if we all started putting our energy into actions, we could save the world. We could clean up the oceans. We could really be good to each other. But we choose not to be. Love is the best thing. It is the very best thing. And it's pure. It is absolutely pure. And when you start to attach other things to it, like jealousy or control, that's not love. Love is beautiful. Love is nourishment of every kind. Physical, mental, spiritual. It is. It is the best. But when you add other things to it and attach it and then serve it to somebody and call it love, that shit's not love. Love is pure. Love is wholesome. Those other things, don't buy it. If they're selling it to you as love, don't buy it. But we do a lot of unnecessary things when we could be doing the right thing. For instance, I recently started recycling because I get a lot of cardboard through my house. I order Amazon stuff, whatever. And conveniently, there is a cardboard recycling place at my work. So I asked my boss if I could drop it off, when I have boxes and stuff. Can I just put them in the bin? I know that seems stupid and that seems small and insignificant, but if every single person did something that small and stupid and insignificant, think about where we could be as a whole. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy hemp sandals and fucking live the granola life. I don't care. But do small things every day that stack up, that can make a big difference long term. Because it does make a big difference long term. It really does.